Hey guys, welcome back to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Today we are going to be reviewing Zcoin, which is not to be confused with Zcash. They're not the same, and Zcoin is not even a fork of Zcash, which I'll explain more about that in this video. If you're a subscriber of the VoskCoin YouTube channel, you may have seen our recent guide on mining Zcoin. If you haven't, well, you should obviously check it out. In addition to being a mineable cryptocurrency, which obviously we like here on a mining-centric crypto YouTube channel, they are also a stakeable coin, and that is possible through the use of their Znodes. So you can earn passive income with mining, and you can turn that passively earned coin into a masternode, which will earn you additional passive income, assuming you like this project and you think it's worth that sort of investment. Personally, I've become a really big fan of hybrid coins because if you use your, say, mining rigs to mine into these coins, you have that frictionless way to get into this cryptocurrency, and then you take all these coins you've mined and you use them to generate more coins, which is just simply awesome. You have something and it builds on itself. Enough of the intro. Let's go ahead and start analyzing Zcoin. What is it? What does it do? What's the purpose? A little bit more on mining, a little bit more on masternodes and that passive income aspect. And I guess if I wanted to sound professional and fancy, I'd be like, this is the official VoskCoin review on Zcoin in 2019. Oh, and speaking of awesome stuff, thanks to a super awesome furry donor out there, there's going to be a couple of Zcoin given away for those who post their Zcoin address on this video below. Keep in mind, winners are not chosen until the end of the next month, so it's April 30th. That would be the end of May, my friends. And with that, you need to include your address, as well as, I messed up and I forgot what the second part was. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say what the favorite video game you played in 2018 to 2019 was. And if you didn't game, that's totally fine. You can just say, hey, I didn't play any video games in that time frame. And roll the intro. I said that I would elaborate on how Zcoin is not Zcash, and it is also not a fork of Zcash. Simply put, Zcoin is based off of the Zerocoin paper, and Zcash is based off of the Zerocash paper. They have some of the same authors, but they are different. The news that made me start really looking at Zcoin was when they worked with the Thai government in the previous election. That's a pretty big deal for any cryptocurrency, especially, a younger and up and coming one like Zcoin. Just to, tell you exactly what happened, Thailand's main opposition Democratic Party has become the first in the world to use blockchain technology in a live electronic voting system involving more than 100,000 voters for a primary government election. This isn't like, some high school class president election, okay? This is a country and their government having an election that is based with or using blockchain technology. It's incredible. That's simply incredible. Just from a crypto enthusiast point of view, it's awesome to hear. Could you imagine a world where we finally use blockchain where it should already be being used? Like elections, or I demand a recount. Well, here you go, sir. Here's the immutable blockchain, okay? It's auditable, all right? So they used the blockchain platform Zcoin. The voting took place at voting stations. They equipped them with Raspberry Pi devices and a mobile voting app. Get it? Mobile voting. Maybe we could make that a thing. That's a new app. Mobile voting app voting. They required voters to submit their photo ID, and they used the Interplanetary File System IPFS in addition to the Zcoin blockchain to store all of this information. And the blockchain serves as, again, an immutable database that is able to create audibility for the Thai Election Commission and Democrat Party candidates. This is cool stuff, guys. That's just something awesome I want to share with you guys early on in the video. Right now, Zcoin is working on their next generation of privacy protocol, Lelantus, if I'm saying that correct. Basically, here's the deal. If you don't know this, there's a lot of advanced tools out there that de-anonymize the blockchains. For example, Bitcoin is not really anonymous anymore because they've developed systems to completely track transactions all the way through. A lot of people are worried that CoinJoin implementations, in addition to things like ring signatures on Monero, are going to be de-anonymized next. It's pretty obvious that Monero, being that next big, popular, all-private crypto, is going to be the next target for, breaking through their anonymous barrier. Some of the goals of their new privacy protocol that are interesting is that they're aiming for better and increased privacy. Right now, there's Zcoin mints. Long story short, you've got to be in denominations of 10, 25, 50, or 100. Their new protocol will allow minting of 1, which thus not having those common denominations will make it already more private. There's no need for separate sets of mint for each denomination. Again, they're available in single sets. This will ensure you that certain denominations are not more private than the other ones. Privacy will be on by default. That's a big deal because right now, they have private and they have non-private transactions. Privacy on is a lot more private in total. The next thing they cite is better performance with reduced proof sizes, and also verification has been significantly brought down with batch verification.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
It's not all butterflies and rainbows and good news though, guys. They recently had some bad news that dropped them pretty much out of the top 100 on CoinMarketCap. And that was with a Zerocoin vulnerability. To sum it up quickly for you guys, forged coins were created but not exceeding 1% of the circulating supply. That could still be a lot of coins, unfortunately. I'm really interested to see what the final damage numbers look like on this, which they're saying they'll release all of that when Sigma is released. Sigma will replace the Zerocoin protocol for them. They've already enabled some soft forks to stop this issue from happening any further, but they were already working to move away from it, so they're not going to waste their time and effort developing more into Zcoin when they're already looking at a different route. They state that the issue was not from a coding error but a cryptographic flaw in one of the proofs in the Zerocoin protocol that existed since its inception. So that sucks. They're kind of doomed from the start there. Transition away from Zerocoin to Sigma, which has no trusted setup, security proofs for all of its proof systems, and has a much simpler construction along with performance benefits. Well, when they say like that, it sounds like it's a better move across the board. So that'll obviously be interesting to see. As far as more information on this, I'll have links out to everything I'm talking about in this video description below. So if you want to read more into the specific of the cryptographic flaw and what exactly happened, not the damage specifics, but really just the flaw of how they were able to be attacked, that's going to be linked out. One thing I do want to say that this coin does well is they have a decent wallet. The wallet they're currently using is based off the QT wallet, like you've seen in Bitcoin, like you've probably seen in Ravencoin and so forth. And this wallet just simply works well. It's not my favorite wallet, but it's definitely a wallet I enjoy because it normally works well. They also built their Znodes into this, which again, that's that passive income that you need the Z coins in your wallet to have, and then you can stake it through that node, and it's all controlled right here in this wallet. So that is a cool implementation to see that they built that right into that wallet. It's not a different application. It's as seamless as it can be, at least for now. They are working on a new wallet interface right now. Again, they're using the old QT GUI, which is graphic user interface. Right now, looks like they're building out a whole new wallet. Could be awesome, could be buggy, I don't know, we will see. If you don't need that, you're not planning to get a Z node, but you want to get into Zcoin and hold it out of an exchange, which you always should, there is the option of ZelCore, which built in the Zcoin wallet, which is always cool to see. It's a light wallet, or you could also run it as a full node if you should choose to do so. Speaking of passive income other than mining or Z nodes, I would like to thank Zcoin as well as Zignaly for making today's video possible. Zignaly is a trading platform, not just a trading bot, which they do have built into this. It's a nice user interface and allows you to trade. It's currently integrated with Binance, and they are planning to integrate with the other top exchanges as well. You can run a trading bot and it can be ran off trading signals from TradingView. It's all cloud-based, so it's not ran on your computer. It's not ran on your own server or VPS, which there's pros and cons to that. But at the end of the day, it has a risk-free 30-day free trial, which after that 30-day free trial, if you're not pulling over 16 bucks in profits, well, you tried it risk-free. On the topic of passive income, if you are a crypto miner or you even just have a gaming PC, then you should really consider watching the VoskCoin video on how to mine Zcoin. I hope you guys enjoy that stuff because I'm trying to give you guys the full in-depth tutorial options on not only how to do things, but how to do them right, properly, optimize your gear. What I think is really cool is that Zcoin chose Merkle Tree Proofs MTPs, which is an ASIC-resistant algorithm. Okay, and on that same subject, over the next year, they're going to re-examine MTP and implement further ASIC-resistant features such as dynamic memory size. So if you want a coin that actually probably, hopefully, maybe cares about you, this is probably going to be the right one for you. They haven't committed to, an ASIC-resistant stance for the end of their time, but it is clear that they value the distribution model of their coins, and they have said that they want, coins being distributed, not to just centralized mining farms running big ASIC miners and private mining and stuff like that. When you have a GPU mineable algorithm, I get it, there's GPU farms out there, but you also get the guy on his gaming PC. I loved when my brother was able to mine some decent coin on his gaming PC out just off his RX card. Unfortunately, with less GPU mineable coins, that's not as viable as it used to be. With projects like Zcoin taking a stand is a pretty big deal, and that is personally what drew me to this project, along with the Thai election information showing some real world progress. As far as actual mining profitability, it's just like everything else. It's not like you're going to be rich tomorrow if you start mining it, but as far as a 2070 6x mining rig, it's up there in the top 5 of most profitable things to mine. You would say, well, that's actually number 6, Vosk. Well, guess what? X16R, that's pretty much just Raven coin, then that actually makes a top 5, and they have great volume, unlike some of these other coins up here where their volume is not as high. Moving forward on the topic of passive income, their Znodes seem to be on the easier side of nodes to set up, which is always great. We are planning on creating a Znode tutorial written as well as video to walk you guys through this to hopefully make it even easier, but again, this guy looks pretty straightforward. It'll be linked down in the video description if you want to check it out to see if it's up your alley or not. If you're a video review tutorial kind of guy, well, I'm your guy for that, and I'll be working on that soon for you. As far as the earnings, again, it's nothing crazy, but it will absolutely, pay for the server you're hosting it on. So you can view it as a frictionless way to acquire more cryptocurrency, make a little bit more, and if things go up, well, then you did great. If they go down, well, hopefully you could at least break even, right? That's pretty much the words I kind of live by. Right now, there's 4,487 Znodes. You'll make a little bit under $100 USD a month, and you'll make about 15 Zcoin, and that's all priced out at Zcoin's today value of $6.30. If that's not anytime soon, but let's say Zcoin goes up to like 12 bucks, that's possible. Then you'd be making 182 bucks. More nodes will come online and so forth. But anyway, I just want to share that with you guys if you're wondering about the profitability and earnings that these things can make, how many are out there, and just if it's really worth looking into for you. Obviously, this is all going to vary on your personal situation and what you would like to do. Summing up the project, what's wrong with me today? Summing up the progress of this project, I do like they seem pretty transparent and they're pretty active on like all mediums, including medium. Nice one, boss. That was terrible, I know. Whatever. So you can see, they had an update here on GitHub. I know they've been pretty swamped with the whole, issue in Zerocoin over the last month. I wouldn't expect too much progress, but they've still been chugging along. They show their progress here on Sigma, which is what they're moving towards. They give an update on Lelantus. They talk about Znode and the core upgrade and their progress on the updated wallet GUI interface. And also on the MTP miners, they have DJM34, an anonymous dev, who is working to further optimize the CPU miner and this updated versions of the CPU miner and the CC miner. So seeing progress there is always awesome, and who knows when we'll see like maybe another third-party miner come out that could even be optimized further. Ultimately, I like Zcoin for more than just the awesome green color it uses. They are a privacy-centric cryptocurrency that is focused not only on their community, but also the mining community by caring about that distribution, by enacting a algorithm like Merkle Tree Proofs, which they were the first to do. Okay, so they weren't some algorithm jockeying coin, and they're just sitting there like the 20th coin on ETH or Equihash or whatever. They went a different route, and that's absolutely applaudable. At the end of the day, I think Zcoin has a unoriginal name when it comes to cryptocurrency. There's a lot of other coins out there like Zcash, which they are often thought of as a fork, or Z Classic, which is pretty much a joke. And there's other Z style coins out there. So the fact that they're implementing a new privacy protocol and also looking to rebrand away from that, I think, maybe this is the good time when a project has an issue, when they have a vulnerability, when they have a, arguably generic name, and then they fix that and they rebrand. Maybe this is the time. Maybe this is like the last call before that ship sails. Maybe it's not, okay? It's not financial advice. I'm a Doge dad, not your dad. And I'm in America, so apparently, land of the free speech, I can't even speak freely. But, here I go ranting yet again. So with all that said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And above all, subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel to check out all my awesome feature content, because I'm not going anywhere, and you better not be either. Thanks for watching. See you next time.